And now every time I turn on my Instagram, I'm seeing him go wild with clients for GAR, Bowfin, and Snakeheads. Let me bring in my guest, and today's guest is Reed Parker of Current Culture Fly. Hi, Reed. How are you?
Thanks for having me, Matt.
Oh my, thanks for coming on. I mean, like you are. I don't know if the fishing is that good. You're like a self-promoting machine. Literally, every time I open up Instagram, there's Reed, there's a gorgeous gar, there's a huge. I'm like, whoa, he's on fire. And to your credit, I mean, it's like literally awesome stuff.
It's been a fun time, and I think a lot of people are just kind of coming around to these fish. And they're pretty close to pretty much all of the major metropolitan areas, kind of here in Central Virginia. So I've been lucky enough to bring people out who want to target them and are just as excited to fish for them as I am.
Yeah,
So.
and we're going to talk all about the differences of them, what they look like, and what you're doing with them. But can we roll back for a second? I think part of that was the fact that the winter wasn't super harsh. So tell me a little about your upland hunting, because the last time I had you on, it was you and your dad, Robbie, and I mean, it was a great show.
We had a great season, which I kind of feel like any good hunting season, I kind of need to tip the hat to the dog work.
Right.
It's all about those dogs. Those dogs did great. They got into just really good shape. Sometimes at the beginning of those hunting seasons, say October, you can have some of those warm days, which can be tough on the dogs. But I think, kind of like you said, we had a pretty cold winter, which I think made for good flight conditions. The birds were flying well. The migration of the wild birds was awesome, and the dogs were just focused, locked in, and in great shape all year. So we had, it was a really
And,
successful season, very safe, very fun season.
and you went, you do upland hunting all the way through March, or almost the end of March
A
sometimes.
lot of the time, yes, we're all pretty familiar with like private stock trout streams, kind of a similar situation going on there.